This is a video on how to remove the tree mount from the Browning trail cams. This is the model I have, but the back all looks the same, at least on the ones I have. So you have this thing that you normally put a strap through and it mounts to the tree. And I'm going to show you the thing apart because it's impossible to see when it's together how to get it apart. So you've got this wing nut that spins and you can tighten it and you can loosen it, but you can't get it out. So the secret to getting it out is that it has a little circlip on one of the shoulders. And I'm going to show you that right here. So if you put the bolt all the way through the plastic part, it's a little hard to see. Oh, I know, I'll do it this way. So this circlip right here, C-clip, whatever you want to call it, goes in this machined down part of the threaded bolt. And once you pop that off, then the bolt comes out. So what I did to get it out, and then I'll show you that when I put it together, is I just went out in my old box of junk screwdrivers. You have to get a screwdriver that's just the right width, that it'll catch both sides of that clip, and just the right thickness. Can't be too thick, so it fits in between the frame and this nut on the camera, and that'll be more obvious when I show you putting it in. You might have to grind a screwdriver if you don't happen to have an old junk one laying around. So here it is partially reassembled. You can see the shoulder that's going to be over here once I get it all together. Okay, so I'm ready to screw the thing together. You can see this piece that goes on the end has a flat spot on it that's retained by this protrusion on the case. So you got to get that in the right spot when you screw it all together. Okay, I've got it back together. You can see the bolt head goes into that plastic T-nut, T-handle here. And then the other side threads onto the end of the bolt. So now it would function normally. The only difference would be that if you kept unscrewing it, the bolt would fall out, or at least the T-nut off this end would fall off. And so what this little clip does is the clip goes, try and find a little pointer. I was using this paper clip. The circlip goes right between this washer and the plastic. And I'm going to pause this while I try to get that in a position where you can see it. Okay, now I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but what I've done is, can you see that without the light? Yeah, good. I've moved things around so that that edge of that shoulder that I showed you before is exposed here. And the way I did that was I took my knife blade and put it in between those and just scoogied the bolt back and forth and moved this plastic piece back and forth till everything just got kind of lined up just right. And when I took this apart, now you can understand how it came apart. I took this screwdriver and I put it on top of the two legs of the C-clip, and it was just the right width to hold it in place, and I pushed and it pops off of that shoulder. Now to put it back, I'm going to kind of do the same thing in reverse. I'll take the clip with the round part up, get it in place, push it with a screwdriver until it snaps back in place. And I don't have a way to hold this camera so you can see what I'm doing while I do that. Plus I'll probably be cursing, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so I've got it back together here. Now I can try to point out where the pieces go. This is the washer that was there before, and my paper clip is right on top of that little C-clip. You can see it flopping around. Oop, there it went back into the shoulder of the plastic thing, but you can see the shoulder that it fits onto. So it ain't easy getting it back on, but if you monkey around long enough, you'll get it. Anyway, that's it.